What's up everyone, I'm TM54, a graduate here at the Kanto University, and today we'll be obtaining TM54 Fall Swipe. So before we move on, you're going to want to stock up on at least 40 Ultra Balls and or Dusk Balls. So to obtain this TM, you must have caught all of the Pokemon that you can catch in Reversal Mountain. This includes the Pokemon that you can catch outside in the grass, and it also includes the Pokemon that you can catch inside of the cave. This does not, however, include the Swarm Pokemon that you can obtain, which is just Cacturn. This also doesn't include the legendary Pokemon Heatran that you can obtain within the cave. So the Pokemon that you have to catch to complete the habitat list for Reversal Mountain are Scorpy, Spoink or Numel, Drifblim, Trapinch, Grumpig or Camerupt, Skarmory, Vibrava, Woobat, Boldore, Audino, and Exeggutor. Now you don't necessarily have to catch these Pokemon from Reversal Mountain. You can train a Pokemon to evolve it into one of these, or you can catch it somewhere else, but you have to have the Pokedex entry for each of these Pokemon. For example, in normal grass, there's a 20% chance to find a Spoink or Numel, and a 10% chance to find a Camerupt or Grumpig. Since it's much easier to find a Spoink or Numel, you can just catch that and just evolve it to get both Pokedex entries. Pokemon like Skarmory are more easily found in Double Grass. In Double Grass, Skarmory has a 15% catch rate, and in Normal Grass, Skarmory has a 5% catch rate. So if you're looking for Pokemon that are going to be difficult to find, you can just go into Double Grass for a higher chance. The same thing is for Grumpig or Camerupt, because Camerupt and Grumpig are 3 times easier to find in Double Grass, and there's a chance that you can find 2 Pokemon at once in Double Grass, so it makes your chances even higher. In addition, you don't have to actually catch these Pokemon from Reversal Mountain. If you found an Audino somewhere else, that still counts. As long as you have the Pokedex entry for each of these Pokemon, then you filled out the habitat list for Reversal Mountain. When catching Pokemon such as Woobat that only appear in the Reversal Mountain cave, then be sure to use Dusk Balls because they have a higher chance of catching the Pokemon. Also, if you're still following the storyline and this is your first time going into the Reversal Mountain, then that means you're going to be teaming up with Bianca to go through the cave. If this is the case, then you're going to want to try completing the habitat list because it's easier. Not only are your Pokemon healed after every single battle, but the chances of finding the Pokemon you want are twice as easy. Also, since you'll be catching a lot of Pokemon, it's a good idea to bring a Pokemon that naturally learns False Swipe, such as the Axu family, and it's also a good idea to bring a Pokemon that can afflict the target Pokemon with a status condition. The 2 best status conditions to affect the Pokemon with is the sleeping status and the paralyzed status. I personally think the paralyzed status is better because you only have to do it once. Once all of the Pokemon shown in this video have been caught, go talk to the scientist located inside of the Reversal Mountain cave, just east to the 2 blue-headed trainers. If the scientist says, "Oh, you're still looking into it, huh?" then that means you're missing at least one of the Pokedex entries shown for a Pokemon in this video. If this happens, then go to your Pokedex and check which Pokemon have been caught and which haven't, and go back and catch the Pokemon that haven't been caught. If he is amazed and he thanks you, then that means you've completed the habitat list for Reversal Mountain. He'll then reward you with TM54 Fall Swipe. If you have any questions, then be sure to leave them in the comment section below and the professors will answer them for you. In addition, if you found this video helpful, then be sure to subscribe to Kanto University for some more helpful videos.